Ever wonder how your favorite noodles are made, not in grandma's kitchen, but inside a giant? High-tech at its finest. You'll never look at noodles the same way again. Let's begin. Step 1. Selecting the right ingredients. Every noodle begins with the basics. Wheat flour, water, and sometimes eggs. Or salt. The quality of the flour is absolutely essential. Factories source high-gluten wheat to give the noodles their signature chew-iness at the factory. Massive silos store thousands of kilos of flour before the production line even begins. A quality control team inspects the flour for moisture content, texture, and even color to ensure it. Step 2. Automated dough mixing GONS approved. The flour is conveyed to a mixing chamber via enclosed pneumatic tubes. This section of the factory smells faintly like fresh bread dough, earthy, warm. Step 3. Sheeting and lamination after resting. The dough is shaped into long sheets. This is done using a series of rolling machines that gradually flatten and stretch the dough to the desired thickness. These sheets are then laminated, folded and re-rolled several times to build strength and texture. This mimics the hand-pulling technique used in traditional noodle making and gives the final product a better bite and mouthfeel. The factory line continues to roll out massive continuous sheets of dough, which are then cut and prepared for shaping. Step 4. Noodle cutting and shaping. Next comes the cutting process. The sheets are fed into high-speed rotary blade former that gives them their classic zigzag shape. This isn't just aesthetic, it also allows them to cook evenly and fit better into packaging. At this stage, long strands of raw noodles are laid onto conveyor belts, heading for the next critical step, steaming or boiling. Step 5. Cooking the noodle size. Many types of noodles, especially instant ones, are partially cooked at the factory. For steamed noodles, the strands pass through a steam tunnel. The temperature and humidity are carefully controlled by sensors to ensure uniform cooking. This process gelatinizes the starches and makes the noodles more digestible. For boiled varieties, massive vats filled with hot water gently cook the noodles until they're al dente. Industrial stirs ensure nothing clumps together. Once cooked, the noodles are quickly transferred to the cooling zone. Time is crucial here. If they sit too long, they turn. Step 6. Drying or frying. For preservation comes the drying process, or frying, if we're talking about instant noodles. For air-dried noodles, long tunnels equipped with warm air blowers slowly dehydrate the strands. This preserves the noodles naturally, without chemicals. For instant noodles, deep frying is the method of choice. The noodles are placed into metal baskets and submerged in oil heated to precise temperatures. Within just 2 minutes, the noodles are golden, crispy, and ready for packaging. Frying not only dehydrates, but also creates that unique flavor and mouthfeel that consumers love in instant varieties. Step 7. Quality control checkpoints. Before packaging, each batch of noodles goes through a series of quality control checks. Technicians test random samples for weight, texture, moisture content, and even strand consistency. Automated vision systems scan for defects, misshapen noodles, overcooked areas, or coloring consistencies. Some factories even have robotic arms that remove off-spec products from the line. Flavored noodle products. The seasoning packet is just as important as the noodles themselves. Factories have a separate section for seasoning production. Here, spices, salt, dehydrated vegetables, and other ingredients are mixed according to closely guarded recipes. Powdered flavor packets, oil sachets, and sometimes sauce pouches are created using automated pouching machines. Every packet is weighed. Step 9. Automated packaging. Lineage cooled and quality checked. The noodles move to the packaging zone. High-speed wrapping machines handle. Step 1. Logistics and global distribution. Only the finished products are loaded onto pallets, barcoded, and moved into storage. From there, they are shipped to markets around the world. From Asia to Europe, America to Australia. These noodles travel thousands of miles, and yet, when you cook them at home, they still taste fresh and delicious. The logistics team tracks every shipment using smart inventory software, ensuring that demand is met without delay. Innovation in noodle production. Today's noodle factories are more than just food plants. They're marvels of modern engineering. Eye-powered monitoring systems, real-time moisture sensors, and predictive maintenance tools help the factory run 24/7 with minimal waste and high efficiency. Robotic arms, smart conveyors, and even digital twins, virtual replicas of machines, are now part of the manufacturing process. Sustainability is also a growing focus. Many factories are switching to biodegradable packaging, solar-powered operations, and zero-waste water systems. Industrial noodle production is a continuation of that ancient journey, feeding billions across cultures and generations. Conclusion: from grain to bowl, what began as a handful of flour ends up as a delicious dish that brings people comfort, joy, and satisfaction. The next time you boil a pot of noodles, remember the technology, care, and precision that made them possible. From grain to bowl, noodle making is a true art, one that's been mastered over centuries, now perfected with machines, and enjoyed by every culture on Earth.